Just that simple. Hey, tribe. Guided meditations work because of neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity is the term that describes how the brain, the physical brain, can be changed and is constantly changing. So, years ago, scientists thought that your brain structure was fixed after childhood, that it wouldn't change anymore after your childhood years. But now we know that the brain is consistently changing, and we can direct this change if we're intentional about what it is that we want to change. So, neuroplasticity, what's actually happening, I guess the best way I can explain it is, okay, say you listen to a guided meditation on one day, and after listening to that meditation, it's kind of like your brain creates a new spark or a new brain cell. Okay, and so then the second day you listen to the same meditation, and so that same spark recognizes it, remembers it, and that spark grows bigger or brighter or shines brighter. And then the third day you do the same meditation, and what happens is that same spark recognizes it, remembers it, and then it gets brighter. So electrical impulses be coming together, and the actual neurons becoming stronger and longer and more vibrant. So you can reprogram your brain anytime you want to by doing something consistently over and over again, especially if you do it in the same setting. Your body responds much faster, especially your brain, if you do it like in the same location, if you put yourself in a relaxed state. It's a good idea for pregnant women to do guided meditations. This is a good idea for everybody to do guided meditations, whether you're a beginner at meditating or a guru of meditation. I know I found it very helpful for me as a beginner when I used to be a beginner meditator, because it was hard. Meditation was hard for me to get into initially. Neuroplasticity also lets you know that whatever it is that you do consistently every day, like if you get angry every day, if you have this certain emotion every day, then you're literally making the anger neuronal network stronger and stronger. But the next time that you respond in anger and you're trying to rearrange or rewire your brain to not react in that way, what you can do is just acknowledge the emotion and choose a different emotion. I'm not saying to ignore your anger. You have to feel it, get through it, and then after it's done, after you're completely finished with the anger and you know exactly why you're angry, you've gotten to the root of it, then choose a different emotion. Just say, I'm going to choose peace. We are literally restructuring our brains all the time. That's what neuroplasticity is. It's the fact that we can. The fact that we can change our brain structures. So this means that we can change our belief systems, especially the ones that are detrimental to us. These belief systems that are constantly just firing and making decisions for us. 90% of our everyday interactions is controlled by the subconscious mind, and only 10% is actually, or actually less than 10%, is actually being dictated by our conscious mind. So we think that we're in control of the decisions that we make. We think we're in control of our emotions and stuff, but a lot of times it's just the wiring of our brain that continues to choose the same things over and over again. So you think, okay, I'm going to get out of the situation, I'm going to do something different with my life, and you end up getting back to the same place where you're consciously and intentionally say to yourself, I'm going to rewire my brain. I'm going to try this neuroplasticity in order for me to be able to move past whatever it is that you're trying to move past in your life. A very common one amongst a lot of folks here is the mentality of poverty, the mentality of lack. And it's just something that we've been programmed with. It's something that we constantly respond to. And we can change it. We can change it by putting intention and repetition. So pregnant women, when you can literally prepare your body for a natural birthing process by listening to guided meditations daily. And is during your pregnancy, you want all of your cells, your muscle cells, your uterus cells, your blood cells, all 70 trillion of your cells to be on the same page when it comes to the birthing process. Very important in deciding how you're going to respond to labor. So I'm going to put a few of my favorite guided meditations for pregnant women, and there's so many guided meditations on YouTube. Just pick one and stick with it. And plasticity really shows us, this science really shows us that we are capable of reconstructing our entire lives. If we can reconstruct our brains, we can reconstruct our belief systems, we can reconstruct our outbursts, our emotional responses. It really shows that we have a hell of a lot of power in our own hands if we're intentional and consistent about it. So, guided meditations work because of neuroplasticity, because your body gets used to this one thing that you intend to do, and it starts growing. The network, the brain cells that you start creating from doing this guided meditations continues to grow and grow and grow. And you can do that. You can do this with anything, with any belief system. All right, peace. Comment, please.